The wind screams across the emptiest place on Earth. A frozen desert, larger than the United States, buried under ice so thick, it has erased millions of years of history. Beneath this endless white silence lies Antarctica, a land so hostile, so isolated, that humans have barely scratched its surface. But what if something is down there? Not just ancient ice, not just buried mountains, but the ruins of a lost city. A civilization erased by time and sealed beneath kilometers of frozen silence. This is not just a story of ice. This is a story of mystery, imagination, and the thin line between discovery and illusion. Because some people believe Antarctica has already revealed something impossible, and others believe it never did. At first glance, Antarctica looks eternal, lifeless, untouched. But it hasn't always been this way. Millions of years ago, this frozen wasteland was something completely different. Antarctica once had forests, rivers, even life thriving along its coasts. Fossils of ancient trees have been found buried deep beneath the ice. Scientists discovered preserved pollen, proving that parts of Antarctica were once warm enough to support vegetation. A green continent, now locked beneath a frozen tomb. Which raises a haunting question. If forests existed here, could something else have existed too? Something built, something lost. The modern mystery began not on the ice, but from space. Satellite images revealed strange shapes emerging from Antarctica's frozen landscape. Sharp angles, symmetrical peaks, structures that looked eerily artificial. Some appeared to resemble pyramids. Perfect triangular forms rising from endless snow. Images circulated across the internet. People zoomed in, analyzed shadows, measured angles. The conclusion, for some, was immediate. These were not mountains. These were structures. Ruins of something ancient. Ruins of something intelligent. But appearances can deceive. To understand why these shapes exist, we must first understand the ice itself. Antarctica's ice sheet is not smooth. It flows. It cracks. It shifts like a slow-moving ocean frozen in time. Beneath it lies an entire hidden world. Mountains taller than the Alps. Valleys deeper than the Grand Canyon. One of the most shocking discoveries was the existence of the Gamburtsev Mountains, a massive mountain range completely buried beneath the ice. These mountains remained hidden for millions of years. Invisible. Untouched. Unknown. Until radar technology revealed their existence. If entire mountain ranges can remain hidden, it becomes easier to understand why strange shapes appear on the surface. Ice doesn't just cover the land. It reshapes it. One of the most famous alleged pyramids was quickly explained by geologists. It was a Nunatak, a mountain peak protruding through ice. Wind erosion and freezing temperatures naturally carve rock into sharp, symmetrical shapes. Given enough time, nature can create geometry that feels intentional. Perfect lines, perfect slopes, perfect illusions. No builders required. But the mystery didn't stop there. Because Antarctica isn't just hiding mountains, it's hiding water. Far beneath the ice lies one of the most extraordinary discoveries ever made, Lake Vostok. A massive lake buried under nearly 4 kilometers of ice. Completely sealed from the outside world for millions of years. Liquid water, in total darkness. Scientists believe this lake may contain life forms that evolved in complete isolation. Alien ecosystems, hidden beneath frozen silence. If life can survive down there, it forces us to ask, what else could survive? Or what else could remain preserved? The mystery deepened during one of the most ambitious expeditions ever attempted. In 1947, the United States launched Operation Highjump, the largest Antarctic expedition in history. Led by Admiral Richard E. Byrd, the mission involved thousands of personnel, aircraft, and ships. Its official purpose was scientific research and training, but its scale fueled speculation. Why such a massive operation for a frozen wasteland? Rumors began to spread. Rumors that Byrd had seen things. Strange landscapes, unusual formations, things that didn't belong. But no verified evidence ever confirmed these claims. No ruins, no cities, No lost civilization. Only ice. In the modern age, technology brought new tools and new speculation. Platforms like Google Earth allowed anyone on Earth to explore Antarctica virtually. People scanned satellite imagery pixel by pixel, searching, hoping, finding shapes that seemed unnatural. Rectangular outlines, grid-like formations, linear shadows stretching across ice. Each one shared across forums, each one analyzed, each one presented as possible proof. But experts consistently found natural explanations: rock formations, glacial fractures, optical illusions created by light and shadow. The human brain is wired to recognize patterns, even when none exist. And that is the heart of this mystery. Not just Antarctica, but human perception itself. We want to believe something is hidden. We want the unknown to be more than empty. Because mystery excites us. Mystery gives meaning to emptiness. A buried city is more compelling than buried rock. A lost civilization is more compelling than ancient ice. But truth is not determined by desire. Truth requires evidence. And so far, Antarctica has revealed none. Yet Antarctica still hides secrets. Not imaginary ones, real ones. Scientists estimate that less than 1% of Antarctica has been directly explored. Not because of lack of interest, but because of impossibility. Temperatures drop below -80 degrees Celsius. Winds exceed 300 kilometers per hour. Equipment fails. Humans cannot survive long. Antarctica protects its secrets with absolute hostility. Not with intention, but with indifference. Even today, advanced radar systems operated by organizations like NASA scan beneath the ice, revealing buried valleys, hidden lakes, ancient landscapes frozen in time. Every year, new discoveries emerge. Not cities, but clues. Clues about Earth's past. Clues about climate. Clues about life itself. Antarctica is not hiding lost civilizations. It is hiding lost worlds. Natural ones. Geological ones. Biological ones. Worlds erased by time and preserved by ice. But the myth of lost cities persists, because Antarctica represents the last true unknown. On a planet mapped, explored, and measured, Antarctica remains different. It remains unreachable, untouchable, unseen. And where the unknown exists, stories will always follow. Stories of ruins. Stories of civilizations. Stories of impossible discoveries waiting just beneath the ice. Not proven, not verified, but never fully silenced. Because one day, technology may finally reveal everything. Every mountain, every valley, every secret buried beneath kilometers of frozen time. And when that day comes, we will finally know the truth. Not imagined, not speculated, but seen. Until then, Antarctica remains what it has always been. Not a graveyard of lost cities, but a monument to mystery itself. Silent, frozen, watching, waiting. Some mysteries are solved. Others remain buried. Antarctica has revealed incredible truths and inspired incredible myths. But the greatest discoveries are still waiting beneath the ice. And here at Chronovault, we search for them all. The forgotten, the hidden, the unexplained. Subscribe now and step with us into the unknown. Because the past is never truly gone. It's only waiting to be uncovered.